Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, January 25th of 2026. I have 3:18 in the p.m. I am going to just go through this thing. Praise God for this revelation. I want to thank John. He spent over 2 hours on the phone with me, and just want to thank him. He knows what it's about. And John, when you see this other part, it's going to blow your mind. People, Donald Trump is not going to the Super Bowl. Now, you guys know I said there's a big odds that he might be there. And then I said if his son Barron is there, or even if he's just going to have dinner like he did last year, that would be big to let us know that something big could happen at the Super Bowl. Well, he announced either late last night or today, I just found out within an hour when I was on the phone with John, Donald Trump is not going to the Super Bowl. Is it a head fake when you're playing basketball? I don't know. And then he'll still attend? I don't know. But people, something's up. Donald Trump received a mild threat. I shouldn't call it mild, but it was a threat about 10 days ago. From overseas, saying that this time we won't miss. They were referring to July 13th when they said Trump got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania, July 13th, 2024. All in the media. You and I have been watching things. We've been watching J.D. Vance. His house was initially burglarized, and you've got Trump's plane a few days ago. Air Force One had to go back because of some mechanical issues. There are a lot of signs going on. They're trying to tell us something. An atmosphere is being set because people have to leave the stage before the Antichrist comes. That's how I see it. Well, people, God began to speak to John and I as we were reflecting on why Donald Trump said today, of all days, why would Donald Trump say he's not going to go to the Super Bowl? Well, I'm going to show you. But first, I'm going to tell you, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. When you think of a famous singer back in the day, a guy who I met when I was hitchhiking when I was 17, I told you guys my story. Who came out with the album Dangerous back in the day? MJ. I'm going to keep you in suspense, and I'm going to tie it all together because it's mind-blowing. Now, I want you to listen to some videos because the media, every now and then, they make mistakes, but yet it just might be telling you the truth.
We now know, though, President Trump.
I want you to listen to this. Listen.
Well, hard to believe it, but just 15 more days until Super Bowl 60 here at Levi's Stadium. And tomorrow, we're going to find out which teams will be here in Santa Clara. We now know, though, President Trump, he will not be in attendance. In an interview with the New York Post, Trump said he was not fond of the performers. Green Day will be kicking off the Super Bowl while Bad Bunny will be performing at halftime. Trump also said he was skipping the game because Levi's Stadium is too far away, saying, quote, "I would go if you know it was a little bit shorter."
So it's too far, and he said he's not going. Trump said he's not going, and that's that. He said it was too far. I want to bring up some points here.
Well, hard to believe it, but just 15 more days until Super Bowl 60 here at Levi's Stadium. And tomorrow, we're going to find out which teams will be here in Santa Clara. We now know, though, President Trump, he will not be in attendance. In an interview with the New York Post, Trump said he...
The interview is with the New York Post, okay? All right, now hold tight. Just want you to listen as we go.
Donald Trump announced he will not attend next month's Super Bowl in Santa Clara, California, citing the distance to the game as just too far away. He told the New York Post he would have considered attending if it were a shorter flight. His decision comes amidst an ongoing culture war backlash over the NFL's choice of halftime and pregame performers. Donald Trump announced he will not attend next month's Super Bowl in Santa Clara, California, citing the distance to the game as just too far away. He told the New York Post he would have considered attending if it were a shorter flight.
Shorter flight.
Well, hard to believe it, but just
I want you to read between the lines. It's a 5 to 6 hour flight, Washington, D.C. to the Super Bowl. It makes it more dangerous if you're in the sky too long. That's just my feeling. Now, I want you to listen to this. Again, sometimes they make mistakes, but it's based in the reality. You will not hear this anywhere else because I caught it. Watch.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump said he will not attend.
Did you hear what he said? He said former President Trump. Listen.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump said he will not attend next month's Super Bowl in Northern California, citing the long distance to the game. The championship will be played on February 8th at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Trump also criticized the NFL's entertainment.
You see his hair? That big gap? That big gap in his head, in his hair? And the guy said former? Okay. Now, I told you it was dangerous, right? Here's Michael Jackson's album cover, Dangerous. Well, when I got off the phone with John, about 5 minutes later, I started looking at this thing because, you know, I do the decodes on photographs. And I believe I saw something in the photograph. In the photograph, you can tell he's at Neverland, where he had all his animals. Okay? He had all his animals at Neverland. Michael Jackson, the hair comes down, his signature hair coming down. It looks like a snake to me. He's coiled like a snake, coiled like a snake. On top, he's got a monkey with a crown. Interesting. So I looked at all of that. Then I noticed the purple at the top, like a queen. And then I noticed like a moat or an entrance or coming out of a canal, which I've been teaching for 5 years. You see the boat? All the kids are coming out of the canal, right? The all-seeing eye. And like being in the Colosseum, see like the Romans statues, right? Now, I see something, it don't mean you'll see it. I'm looking at this thing, I see the canal, they're coming through the canal, coming through. They're on the boat. Then I look up, and I look, and I look, and I look. What is above this finger? Look at that. If that's not Obama, I don't know who is. That's Obama, y'all. That's Barack Obama to me. Right there. It's always been there. Allegedly, that's Barack Obama. Michael Jackson. There's the bridge. There's the canal. And all this time, In fact, we got two of them, I'm noticing. We got two of them. We got one here, no person there. But that's a bridge as well, a canal with the statues. Then you go over here. See, that side. Go to this side, there's another one. Looks like Obama. Is it on this side too? Let's see. Nope, just one side. It's hard to find because every picture of Michael Jackson's album doesn't have that. I am convinced that's Barack Obama. That's Barack Obama, y'all. Now, in I Pet Goat 2, the Antichrist comes out of a canal, the same thing. A canal is a new birth. It's a new birth. Trump's, remember the video that he came out with? Trump Gaza, they're coming through what? It looks like a canal in a mountain, in a cave, into the new city, right? Canal. They've been telling us all along. And here it is here. Economist Magazine, January 12, 2022, Economist Magazine. You see Barack Obama. He's in the Pride boat going through a canal. The new birth, the new system, the one world system, the golden age. Just want you to see it. It's right there. And what are the odds? What are the odds I would pick up and see this here? That's Barack Obama. I don't care what nobody said. Now, all you got to do is type in Michael Jackson Dangerous Album, and they will all come up. I can't tell you which one it is. I just happen to get lucky and Google it and find it. I'm convinced that looks like Barack Obama. Dangerous. Dangerous comes out to what? 624. In the movie I Pet Goat, 624, that's when you saw the canal with the Antichrist. On June 24th, that's when I Pet Goat came out. It shows you the canal, and it shows you destruction of everything. Also, Dangerous comes out to 49. Kamala Harris is the 49th vice president. Also, it comes out to 50. We got 50 states in the union. Michael Jackson was supposed to have this tour titled This Is It. He never made it because he died. Get this, it was supposed to be a tour. He had tickets sold for 50 events, 50. I think it's all connected. Now look, the New York Post is the one that told us Trump's not going. Look at their date of birth. November what? November 16th. Take November 16th, 2026, the anniversary from Inauguration Day, right here. The difference is 666, Mark of the Beast. Now, the first president to be in the White House was John Adams. John Adams got into the White House on November 1st. November 1st, 1800. The first president to go to the White House. Take November 1st, 2026, anniversary, from January 25th, 2026. Today they made an announcement not going to the Super Bowl. The difference is 9/11. It's too dangerous to go to the Super Bowl. Now, February 9th was the Super Bowl last year. February 9th, 2025 January 25th, 2026, he announced he's not going to the Super Bowl. The difference is 11/22. JFK was killed on 11/22. First Super Bowl ever was January 15th. Take January 15th, 2027 anniversary. January 15th, 2026 anniversary, first Super Bowl. January, oh yeah, well, January 25th is today. They made an announcement he's not going to the Super Bowl. January 15th, 2027 is anniversary of the first Super Bowl, right? The difference is 11/22. So the 15th Super Bowl anniversary, first one. Then today, Trump made an announcement he's not going. The difference is 11/22. Kennedy was killed on 11/22, JFK. JFK and Trump have a lot in common. JFK was born in 1917. Trump became president in 2017. JFK is buried in Arlington National Cemetery, Lot 45. Trump's the 45th president. Now, January 25th, 2026 is today. That's today's date right here. Trump's last birthday is June 14, 2025. Difference is 7/11. Remember, Trump said 7/11 instead of 9/11 when it came down to the he was talking about 9/11 things, the firefighters. Remember that? Trump said 7/11 instead of 9/11. He did that on April 18th. April 18th, 2016, he said 7/11 instead of 9/11. Subtract that from today's date, you get 9/9/11. It's too dangerous to go to the Super Bowl. I got some big stuff coming. March 10th is Bad Bunny's birthday, 310. Remember, Bad Bunny got the same birthday as the man who masterminded 9/11. His first name is Ben. Put it together. So look, 3/10/2025, Bad Bunny's birthday plus the gap from 9/11, subtracted from today's date, gives you 322. It also gives you 46. George Floyd, JFK, George Orwell died at 46 years old. (9/11) 2025 is the anniversary of the 9/11 attack. Today's date, 25th, 2026. The difference is 414. What is 414? Abraham Lincoln was shot on 414. These could not be coincidences, people. Abraham Lincoln was shot on 414. Now, Kamala Harris started her campaign on July 21st, 2024. July 21st, 2024, Kamala Harris started her campaign, okay? July 21st, 2024, from today's date, gives you 79 weeks. Trump is 79 years old. Michael Jackson. This is how I came up with Michael Jackson. I asked Google, what happened to Michael Jackson on January 25th? Before that, I asked what significant events had happened on January 25th. And that's how I came up with Michael Jackson. That's how I came up with him, with the connection. I'm gonna show you. So Michael Jackson opened his 20th American Music Awards ceremony with the performance Dangerous. The Music Awards, January 25th, 1993, Michael Jackson opened up with his Dangerous album. Now, Dangerous came out on November 21st, 1991. Dangerous. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was born August 29th. Take August 29th, 2026, anniversary of his birthday, versus 11/21/2025, anniversary of Dangerous. Look at that. November 21st, 2025. That's Dangerous, anniversary. August 29th, 2026, anniversary of Michael Jackson's birthday. The difference is 9/11. It's too dangerous to go to the Super Bowl. (11/21/2026) 2026, anniversary of Dangerous versus June 14th, 2025, Trump's birthday last year. The difference is 75. The 75th day of the year is 3/16. March 16th, like 3/16, Christ's sacrifice. Is there a sacrifice coming? You bet it is. 8/29/2026, anniversary of Michael Jackson's birthday versus June 14, 2025. That's Trump's birthday. The difference is what? 222. The beast system, mark of the beast. Mark of the beast, beast system. Yep, 8/29. Let's see, double check that. Yeah, 8/29, Michael Jackson's birthday. All right, we're going to end with this because this is a tearjerker right here. 11/21/1991. That's when the album Dangerous came out. 11/21/1991. July 13, 2024. That's when Trump, they said, he got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania. That was 32 years ago, 7/22. Abraham Lincoln died at 7:22 a.m. Michael Jackson, This Is It concert residency, okay? Michael Jackson never started the concert because he died, but the concert was scheduled for this day. It's a mind blower. This Is It concert was supposed to happen July 13th, 2009. July 13th is the same day that Trump got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania. It's too dangerous to go to the Super Bowl. And Julius Caesar was born on July 13th. My name is Franchise Pearson. I put it all together for you. Jesus is coming soon. He's moving. He's showing me things so much. If I had taped that last decode, you guys would be blown away. People, I'm telling you, if you look at this thing for what it is, I'm telling you, look at it and look in it. That's Barack Obama. That's Barack Obama right there in the middle. I know you can see it. It's all there. Isn't that something? It's right there. It's been there ever since the album came out. That is Barack Obama. See if I can find some other pictures of Barack Obama. Barack Obama photographs in his youth. I'm sure you guys can see the resemblance. So many of you all know exactly what I'm getting at. Barack Obama in his youth looked just like that. Here's a close enough picture. Look at that. Just imagine if his hair was just straight up. It's right there. Dangerous. Barack Obama, right there. Go to the website and type it in. It came in on Wikipedia. It came in on Wikipedia. I just typed in Michael Jackson, Dangerous album, And it's got maybe 40 or 50 pictures. So I just happened to pick the right one. And like I said, this looks like Barack Obama to me. Right next to the canal, which makes sense. There's the canal. And then, like I said, then you got Barack Obama at that point, because that's the canal they come through with the new birth. And there he is right there, looking dead at you, right there in the center. There's no difference between that picture and Barack Obama here, going through the canal, the new birth, the new system, the one world system that's coming. They're bringing a one world system, but Jesus is coming soon. Get right, stay right, get ready for the flight. He's coming soon. God bless.